Hey, what's going on? You just tuned in a Full Court Entertainment Podcast. As always, it's your boy Shondell GQ Tuesday, and I got my main man with me, Sam, Sneaky Sam. Don't trust him because he always pulling shicey trades in the fantasy league. So we finna just go on here and hop into this man standings for the East and the West. I'm gonna go on here and just go first then, man. I'm gonna start off with the East. So I'm gonna just run through this list. I got the Celtics at number one, Bucks at two, 76ers at three, Heat at four, Cavs at five, Pacers at six, Knicks at seven, Bulls at eight, Hawks at nine, Nets at 10. That's that play-in spot right there. So what you got, Bracken, man, for your East?
Uh, so for the East, I got the Celtics at one, Bucks at two, the Cavs at three, Sixers at four, the Knicks at five, Hawks at six, Heat at seven, Nets at eight, Bulls at nine, Pacers at 10, and then for the bottom five, I got Magic at 11, Raptors at 12, Hornets 13, Pistons 14, and the Wizards 15.
Oh shit, God dang, you went all the way in ranking them boys. I ain't gonna hold. Our list don't really differ that much. It sounds like we got like the same 1 through 10 play-in playoff spot the whole time though. I feel like the East didn't really change too much. Like the only, I think for me the biggest difference is probably like maybe the Heat because the Heat had a real. They're usually a good team during the season, but last season they didn't have a good season. But they usually rank pretty well. So and then the Pacers because Tyrese Halliburton he missed a lot of games too. So I do think he plays more games. So that does change the Heat and Pacers. But I do think though, like pretty much the standings in the East, it doesn't change too much because you Dame, even him joining the Bucks was already 1 and 2 Celtics. So it's like it doesn't change. Celtics still gonna be 1 and 2. So either way, you know what I'm saying? I don't think the East changed too much. Maybe the Bulls. I think the Bulls actually do something this season. It seemed like they got a little bit more chemistry I've seen from their preseason games.
That team is the same. They didn't do anything. What did they do? Like, what did
Uh,
the Bulls do to get better?
they all grew their hair out, got braids now.
They didn't do anything. It's the same team, bro. That's
Mhm.
why they're at ninth. Cause I'm like, bro, they still got their three best players, but it's like, did you improve your team? No. Did you get your team weaker? Not really, but you still didn't get no pieces that could potentially get better. They're in no man's land, as
Yeah.
always. Uh, I wanted to actually put the Magic in there, but I think the Nets and are actually I think they're better. I think they are better than the Magic. But if anything, I don't know what the records are going to look like, but the Magic might be close to the play. I think they'll be closer to a playing spot than not being close to a playing spot.
Yeah. I think it's all gonna come down to like France and Paulo. I think hopefully Paulo doesn't have a sophomore slump. Typically players do have a sophomore slump. But it's gonna come down to those two really. But I do think though the Bulls, honestly, it just all just falls back to like they didn't expect that injury with Lonzo to like that's it's been like what 3 years I want to say with Lonzo in his knee. So
This
that
is
kind of
his last year of his deal,
yeah,
so he has really been 3 years and a half
yeah,
that he's been
goodness.
hurt.
Yeah, that really derailed their plans. I think honestly with Lonzo, DeMar, Zach, Vooch, they still would have been like maybe a second round bounce potential third EFC. We probably would have seen it maybe one time. I don't think they would have been getting smacked like they usually been. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. The East is the East, man. It ain't too much changed over there. It's still them big dogs over there. You still gotta run through the Celtics, Bucks, or Heat. That's it.
I ain't care. I ain't scared of no Heat, bro.
You ain't gotta be scared of them, but they definitely gonna test you. But
Yeah, I don't
go
know
ahead.
about
You
that.
start with the West then.
All right, so with the West, number one, I got the Nuggets. I think they'll still be the top dog. Got to respect them, champions. So yeah, Nuggets at one. Number two, I got the Suns. I feel like the Suns made a lot of good additions. People be sleeping on like the Eric Gordon addition. You traded for Nurkic to get rid of DeAndre Ayton, Grayson Allen. So I feel like they made their bench way better as long as and them three, it's gonna be hard to stop them three, honestly. So Suns at two. Uh, I got the Lakers at three. As long as LeBron 80 is healthy and if Austin Reeves can recreate what he did last year, and they definitely got better with the Gabe Vincent, Torian Prince, and all them acquisitions and re-signing Rui and D'Lo. They still got a really good team. So I got them at three. Number four, I win with the Clippers because I feel like if they're healthy, they're a championship contender. But obviously, we don't know what's gonna happen with them. But as long as Kawhi, Paul George is healthy, and Westbrook comes back for another year, he played really good last year. I think they could be a top four seed. Number five, I have the Warriors. As long as you got Steph, championship window is open. You got Steph, Clay, Draymond, Wiggins, and the addition of Chris Paul. Not gonna lie, Chris Paul hasn't looked that bad, but I still hope he comes off the bench. I don't want him to start, me personally. But I got the Warriors at five. Number six, I have the Timberwolves because I feel like last year we didn't see a lot of the Cat and Rudy Gobert combo, and I have Anthony Edwards taking the next step. I think he is the best shooting guard in the league. So as long as if Cat can stay healthy, they are I feel like a top team, and Jaden McDaniels is supposed to take another step too. So I have the Timberwolves at six. Number seven, I have the Kings. I feel like this is the regression year for the Kings. Honestly, I think they'll still be good, but do I think they'll be third in the West? No, I do not. But did they technically get better this offseason? Not really. They really brought everybody back, same amount of players. So, but as long as De'Aaron Fox and Bonus play at that All-Star level, they'll be a playoff. They could potentially make the playoffs, but but as of right now, I got them at playing at seven. Number eight, I have the Pelicans. Same thing, kind of with the Clippers. If Zion's healthy, they're a really good team. He is the engine. He can't be stopped, honestly. If he stays healthy, they're up there. BI, if he can stay healthy, they're up there. They got a really good team. So I have the Pelicans at eight. Number nine, I have the Mavericks. The Mavericks, I actually like their team, but it's just something about them. I feel like Kyrie and Luka can't lead. I feel like they just can't lead them to an actual playoff spot. But if Kyrie does what he does, Luka plays at an all NBA level, they can definitely make a play in. Number 10, I have the Grizzlies. 20, I don't know what's gonna happen with how the Grizzlies are gonna play with Ja being out for 25 games, but they did trade for Marcus Smart, and I skeptical on their wing depth because they're gonna have Desmond Bain playing the three, and he's a little big dude, but he ain't the tallest and big enough to play to like guard up against like a real small floor. But I think Desmond Bain will have a good year, and I think they can sneak in once Ja comes back. At number 11, I actually have the Thunder, Shea, Chad, Giddy, all them young players. I think they'll have a good year, but it won't be enough to make a playing spot. Number 12, I have the Rockets. Rockets did make some good additions, but I feel like I always said this isn't their year to make it. I think the next year will be the year we really see the growth of this team and they could potentially make a playing spot. Number 13, I have the Jazz. The Jazz, they shocked a lot of people last year being competitive in the beginning, then kind of falling back down to earth in the middle of the end of the season. So yeah, I think they'll be a regression year, but I think they'll win about 30 some games. Number 14, I have the Blazers. Blazers actually got some good young players, but it's not good enough to fight for a playing spot. They'll be at the bottom, as per usual. Number 15 is the Spurs. The Spurs, I feel like after Wembanyama, you have Kellen Johnson, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sochan. But that team is still not good enough. Victor Wembanyama, he can do everything you want him to do, but it won't be enough for them to make some noise in the West. So at the bottom. So to rewind, I got Nuggets 1, Suns 2, Lakers 3, Clippers 4, Warriors 5, Timberwolves 6, uh, Kings 7, Pelicans 8, Mavericks 9, Grizzlies 10, Thunder 11, Rockets 12, Jazz 13, Blazers 14, and the Spurs 15.
Okay, okay, goodness, that's not a bad list. I mean, honestly, I think you only said like one thing I took note to. You said Anthony Edwards is the best shooting guard in the league.
Ben said that.
I think it's still Book though. I think Devin Booker probably the best shooting guard in the league. But I do think Anthony Edwards like has the more complete game. He has the better defense, but like offense just so overwhelming. But going into my list though for the West standings is always, the Nuggets. I think those guys are still the guys to beat, best team in the league. Number two, I got the Suns because honestly that three-headed dragon is ridiculous. The blue eyes white dragon. Number three, I'm gonna go ahead with the Timberwolves. I think they're gonna be a super, super good team. I think honestly, depth wise and youth is on their side. We're gonna actually see Cat. I think Cat only played like 27 some games last season, so I don't think that happens again. We're gonna actually see them play more. I got the Kings in number four because honestly, they're still gonna be a super fast team to beat. I think this Sabonis hand isn't gonna mess up. Fox, they're gonna be just as good. I got the Mavs at number five. I actually believe in them. I think this is the best team Luka played with roster wise. Then I got the Lakers at six. Because honestly, I just don't know if I'm still gonna get LeBron James putting up 29 points a game. OKC, because I think they're gonna just click. They were right there last season. Then I got the Grizzlies at eight. I got the Warriors at ninth, and I got the Clippers at 10. So it's a little shaky right there. The West is real hard. A lot of people ain't making it this season.
I mean, that sounds about right. Like the only team that probably be questioned is you didn't have the Pelicans in there.
Oh yeah, because I had them at like eight, but then again, I just don't know with Zion. I just don't know. And I think like that's the biggest. And then outside of not knowing what Zion, I was looking at Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram misses a lot of games too. Like they're both pretty young and they both deal with like a lot of like injuries that keep them off of the court. And it's like I don't think outside of like missing Brandon Ingram and missing Zion, they have enough talent on that roster to keep winning games. So, because I think Brandon Ingram played like what 54 games, 57. That's simply not enough. And then
Pelicans actually have a lot of talent.
you say the Pelicans have a lot of talent.
Yes, they actually have some really
I
good
think, yeah,
players. Yes.
I think they got a lot, but I don't think it's enough in the West. I think it's going to really matter. And honestly, I just don't know. I don't know about Zion. It's not enough. Zion's ability, what he does on the court, is not enough to just say, "Oh, he's going to make it." No, I have to see it. I have to see, like just with Joel the past two seasons. The injury bug hasn't been a thing. I would like to see the same thing with Zion. So I'm not giving
So
them.
so basically, you think he will miss time.
Yeah, I think you will. I think you will. Honestly, I'm going off of history. History says he starts off explosive, hot. Something happened. He has to sit out. Questions if he coming back by January. We like, oh, he ain't coming. Then Brandon Ingram, something happens with him. Now it's left to CJ and Jonas. I think Herb Jones, Trey Murphy. Then Trey Murphy like pull his what did he do?
He uh he tore his meniscus, but that was kind of in the summer, so he's supposed to come back probably
March.
maybe hell no, that was in the summer. No,
I
he's
thought it was like
supposed
the middle of the summer.
no.
So what you?
A meniscus only is like 8 to 12 weeks.
Yeah, I'm
You
not. I'm
said
not.
March.
Yeah, March.
That was in August.
Um, yeah,
He probably come back maybe late November, somewhere in December.
with
But
Trey
March
Murphy
is a
coming
long
back
time.
though, that's Trey Murphy isn't like, oh yeah, we're gonna win way more games. I
But
mean,
Trey Murphy is
he's a
very
good
act.
player.
He's a really good 3 and D guy though.
I don't think that's enough in the West to still put you in that playoff play-in spot. No, I'm not. No, I'm not falling for that bait. Not at all.
Then why you
Yeah,
got the Clippers then?
Clippers, because I think honestly that team depth wise, and then you still got like Paul George, Kawhi.
They get hurt
Those
too.
guys, they're older though. The difference between them guys missing games, they're older. They started off like playing and getting there. Like they solidified themselves. Then once they got older, then they started missing games. With the Pelicans, it's like their two guys are young and they're getting injured and missing games. That's not a good sign. You don't get healthier as you get older. So it's like I'm gonna respect them going in. Paul George looked amazing in the preseason. Zion as well, but I'm taking Clippers over Pelicans any day. You got a two times Finals MVP, and you had a one person that was like MVP caliber. So like, no, I'm not. I'm not putting Zion them over the Clippers. Fuck no. I,
You got
I'll
the
run through.
Mavericks. You got the Mavericks in there. Up
Yeah, I'll
high
run
too.
through again and keep it short. So Nuggets at 1, Suns at 2, Timberwolves at 3, Kings at 4, Mavs at 5, Lakers at 6, OKC at 7, Grizzlies at 8, Warriors at 9, Clippers at 10.
No respect for the Warriors, huh?
Honestly, I think that honestly, I don't know. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that old man roster. I don't believe in that roster. I think it's gonna be hard to get through an 82 season game with that. It's gonna be really hard getting through the season with that age. Like we seen last season, Draymond had like a yeah, he was good again, but I don't know if that can happen again. And then you're gonna need Wiggins. Like Wiggins was pretty mediocre last season, even though he missed a lot of games. You're gonna need more than 17 and 5 rebounds from him. And you kind of needed Poole. You kind of needed Poole a lot. It's like now Jonathan Kaminga has to. He really has to like take that step and be who they believe he can be. So I think they think if they could get through the season, they can make a crazy playoff run. But it's an 82 game season. The NBA season is not short. It is.
So, so we need Wiggins to average 20 some points.
I mean, you had Poole averaging 20 some points, and look what they did. You probably need Wiggins to average 23.
That's a lot. Not gonna lie.
I mean, he's
That
a
is a lot.
honestly, he's probably really their second best player. He's their second best
He's
player. He's
never averaged 23 in his career. Never.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, he's their second best player. You could say like Clay and Steph, but it's Clay has hit that age mark and he's not who he used to be. If Wiggins is the second best player, he has to average more than 17. It has to be a 20. If Poole was averaging 20 and now he's gone, Wiggins just you have to. It has to be Clay can average 18, 20, 19. But Wiggins has to average more than 17.
I mean, if I can get Clay Thompson to do what he did last year, give me 21. If Wiggins, if he can give me 20, I'm cool with that. Chris Paul, he might give me maybe 15, I guess.
How many
I'm
games
okay
Chris
with that.
Paul getting you? That's the number with
I don't
Chris
know.
Paul. I think it's the games played with
I
him.
don't know because he gets hurt every year. So I don't know. Last year he only played 59 games. If he can give me 60, I'm cool with that. I'm fine with 60 something.
I think his minutes was kind of cut off too from like last season too. He wasn't
He
running
played
that
32 minutes.
32 minutes. Yeah, that's all
I
right.
mean, but he is old.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't want him out there playing 37 minutes. I don't want that.
Uh,
Chris Paul is freaking what is he, 38? Yeah, he's 38.
mm,
He's 38 years old. I don't want him out there playing 37 minutes. 30 minutes. If do I think he played? Honestly, he might play maybe 27, maybe 30, if anything, but 32? Nah, I don't want him out there.
I don't think Chris
Last year he
Paul.
averaged 13 and 9. I mean, if he can get that, I'm fine with that. Because
I
I ain't
don't
got to
think he's
ask
gonna
him
be
out
as
there to
effective.
be scoring all the time.
I
That's
don't
not
think
his
he's gonna
job.
be as effective this year. Honestly, I think because like he's slower. The shot like I don't see it. Like he's gonna have to become like some type of a finishing around the rim. He isn't that good anymore. Honestly, the mid range shot is still there, but it's like he's gonna really have to be taking that three ball. He's gonna have to really be taking that three ball a lot more. And I don't
That ain't
think
his game, though. That's the
ex-
crazy part. That's not even his game.
but that's the Warrior system.
I know.
So
That's
it's
not his
like
game.
I don't really see it. That's why I got them so low. Like I do think Steph is gonna probably have to average another like 29, 28 this season points. So it's gonna be crazy. But you got any hot takes for the season?
I do. Jordan Poole will be a top 5 scorer in the league next year. Well, this coming up here. Especially he has the ultimate green light. I wouldn't be shocked if he averaged 30. I wouldn't be shocked, honestly. But to be up there with like a Steph Curry, a Luca, maybe even a Jason Tatum and Giannis up there in the top 5 scorers when you're on the Wizards and you ain't gonna play for nothing. So you gonna be out there doing everything you can do. Just go because we saw last game. I know it was preseason. He had 41 points in the third quarter. That was a legit game. He probably would have went out there and got 50. If for
It's
real
a
though, he
lot of
probably would have got
fan
50.
women in DC. It's a lot of fan women in DC.
He probably and honestly though, would I have been shocked he got 60? Like if that was a legit game, I wouldn't be shocked. But it's like he could have got it though, low key. But Jordan Poole being a 30-point per game scorer and a top 5 scorer, I wouldn't be shocked honestly. So yeah, Jordan Poole to be a top 5 scorer in the league next year.
I mean, top 5 scoring in the league right now because you get like top. I think the scoring title went to Joel. He averaged like 33, 32 last season. Then I think the lowest one was like what top 5 was 29.
I think it was like 7 people that averaged like 30 last year. I know it was Joel, Luca, Giannis, Steph, Jason Tatum, Shea. I think it was one more person. Can't think of them in my head, but those
Was
were
it Bron?
definitely the people that averaged 30
They averaged
last year.
30. Yeah, Bron averaged 29. So it was
He
like
don't count.
yeah. So dang, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a hot one. That's a I do I think Poole could do it?
That's why it's a hot
Hell
take.
nah.
That's why it's a hot take.
Yes.
That's the point of
No,
it being a hot take, though.
it's spicy. It's spicy for sure. That's spicy for sure. I ain't gonna hold you. My hot take. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't got no hot take. Not like that. Hell no.
I
I don't have
mean, you got a hot take though.
a. Let me see. What do I think for this season coming up? This upcoming season. Hmm. This upcoming season. Do I think hot take? That's probably not a hot take. I'm gonna go ahead and say that Luka's gonna win MVP this season. It's his year. I think this is the year Luka wins MVP. No reason. I do think he gets that because I think he can win it even at the fifth seed. I think that he's just gonna be that amazing. It's gonna be that flat out. I think though it's gonna come down to Jokic and Luka MVP this season. I don't think it's going to anybody in the East. I just don't see it. The competition in the East just won't be there.
So Luca has a 5 seed. Can't even get a top 3 to win MVP.
Yeah.
So that means he basically got to do better than what he did last year, which was 32, 8, and 8.
I mean, he didn't even make the playoffs last season or play in. So
yeah, and he's always been a top player going into the season MVP. Then next thing you know, he's not even in the top 3 anymore. Always the preseason favorite, but can't even be in the top 3 to end the season. But somehow this year, he's gonna get it as a 5th seed. How is that possible?
Because it's
Luka. He has to overcome a lot of adversity.
It's Luka magic. It's Luka magic.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe in that, just say it.
I don't. Because they ain't better than none of them other teams at the top. They're not better than them.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna hold you though. He's better than a lot of players on those teams. It's only like being serious. No one on the Suns is gonna win MVP. Book is not winning MVP this season. Yeah. No one like the only person that can truly win MVP in the East. I would say maybe Tatum, maybe Giannis. That's it. And in the West, you got Jokic, you got Sabonis, maybe you got who else? AD maybe could try. Who really can win MVP this season? Maybe Steph. If we like, who really can win MVP this season for real?
None of them teams.
Yeah, you get these Tatum, Giannis, Jokic. Who really can win MVP this season for real?
Yeah, but majority of them teams gonna be at the top. I think we expect the Celtics to be at the top. We expect the Nuggets to be at the top. So if you're a 5th seed, you can't even get home court advantage.
Hey, brother,
that means he literally has to damn near average like 35 and probably like 9 rebounds. No, I'll take that back. 8 rebounds and probably like damn near 10 assists. Then I give it. But 32, 8, and 8, that you have to beat that. How are you gonna do that? At least Jokic basically almost had a triple double.
Hold on.
He basically almost had a triple double. Y'all see this?
What? What?
This man has his cat just out here doing whatever he wants.
My bad, bro.
I have another hot take too. Like I
What you
said, it's
got?
just a hot take. The Grizzlies won't make the playoffs. The
Oh,
25 might be it might hinder the Grizzlies a little bit. Marcus Smart, a lot of people have been saying like he's a good addition, but it's like it's still a loss because they didn't keep a Tyus Jones, who probably is better. So the Grizzlies, and maybe by the time Ja comes back, it'll be too late for them to make like a run, and then he has to like get back in shape and all that. I wouldn't be actually I would be shocked if they didn't make it, but that's why it's a hot take. The Grizzlies won't make the playoffs.
but I think though because he's practicing with the team, he's allowed.
You
He's
know,
a
practice
he's.
don't. You know that's different.
I mean, but I'm not gonna hold you. He's a very, very explosive, young, fast, energetic guy. I think he gonna hit the ground running when he come back. And then honestly, you get Marcus Smart. He was just the heart of like the Celtics. I think honestly, I got the Grizzlies low. I got them at like 8, but I don't think truly in my heart, I don't think my standings are gonna be pretty close or right. I do think the Grizzlies probably could finish a little bit. I don't know. I think that is a hot
I
take
got a
for sure. That's
question.
a good
Do you
hot
think the
take.
Grizzlies got better?
Do I think the Grizzlies got better?
Yes.
Roster wise, I don't think they made any real additions, but I do think that they have players who I think they have players who can get better. So it's like, will I see more out of Desmond Bain this season? I think probably so. Jaron Jackson Jr. I think probably does get. I think their players get better, but they didn't make true additions that made the team better. Like Marcus Smart, Derrick Rose. I think Marcus Smart does a lot for them. Honestly, I like the team they got.
Which do you think is like better? Marcus Smart addition, or they could have kept Tyus Jones?
Marcus Smart.
You think he fits better?
Yeah, Marcus Smart.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going Marcus Smart. 100%. 100%. Marcus Smart easily. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Get Marcus Smart out there. Now he gotta be like he really like the second best player. No, he's third best. My bad. He's the third best player as of right now until Ja comes back. He's probably the fourth best player.
I mean, wasn't he the third best player with the Celtics? Was
Mm,
it Derek White?
I think maybe offensive wise, Derek White might have been better. I think
Yeah, but
I think offensive wise, Derek White is better. Now defensive wise, I go with Marcus Smart.
let me close this window, man. That thing that's it's too loud. Can you hear all that in my background?
No, I don't hear anything. Honestly,
It's too loud for me. It's like they're cutting a tree down.
I don't hear anything. Oh, would you look at that? Hmm.
Yeah, welcome back.
All right. We can do our MVPs, most improved player. This is just early predictions, people. This could be it, but this is just early. Most improved rookie of the year, defensive player. We can honestly do coach of the year too. I actually wouldn't mind that either.
Mhm. All right, you want to go first? You want me to go?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, let's hear this.
All right, so for the MVP, I'm going with Jokic. I think Jokic he put up similar stats, honestly. Close to maybe a triple double, but definitely about 9 assists. He's gonna average like 11 rebounds. He's gonna average probably like 26, 27 points per game. and they'll be first in the West. So I feel like as long as he does all that and they're first in the West, hey, I think they can get it. And just real quick, don't sleep on Strider. He played for Gonzaga. He's really good, and he's been balling for the Nuggets in preseason. He's been balling for them. For my most improved, I'm going with Jordan Poole. Like I said earlier, he has the ultimate green light. He's gonna be able to do anything he wants on that team, and plus they're not gonna go nowhere. But and if he does average 30 points, he definitely gonna get it. So yeah, I got Jordan Poole as most improved. Defensive player of the year, I'm going with Bam. I think Bam finally gets it. Honestly, he's been really good defender. He can guard some guards, some forwards, and he has to deal with the centers being undersized, and he still plays really good defense. I think he finally gets it. Some people had Jaren Jackson win it again, but no, I think I think Bam finally wins it. And for rookie of the year, I have Wemby. Like I said, Wemby been playing. He's been playing really good in the preseason, but I feel like it's his to lose. Honestly, as long as he plays the minimum games, he's gonna win. But if Chet wins, I wouldn't be shocked. But as of right now, I got Wemby. I got Wemby winning the rookie of the year and coach of the year. Just off the top of my head, I actually think it might be Frank Vogel. He comes in with a new team with the Suns. He's a defensive minded coach, and I think they'll play better defense. Will their defense be up there at the top? I have no clue, but I think he will get that team top of the West, and he will win Coach of the Year. Bro, you got everything going on, bro. Sad. It's honestly sad. Not gonna lie.
Why would you say that live? Why would you say that live? Why would that
Hey,
be? Why would that be appropriate to say live?
it ain't appropriate. People see it. They see it. They saw that shadow move. I know. I saw it. I saw the shadow.
I can't control it, bro. I tried my best.
No, you can't control it.
Okay, okay, okay. So MVP, as you guys already know, I got Luca. Most improved player, Tyrese Halliburton. Defensive player of the year, Drew Holiday. Defensive player of the year, Victor Oladipo. Clutch player of the year, I don't know. Because I think they just started giving that award out last year. I wouldn't be surprised if Clutch player of the year probably go to someone like Kyrie Irving. Coach of the year, I don't know, honestly. I like that. It's been real hard to guess lately. I don't know with that one.
You said, hold on, wait a minute. Who you say for Victor Oladipo?
My bad. Rookie of the year. I said Victor. I meant Victor Wembanyama. Did I say Victor Oladipo?
Yes.
My bad. My bad. Victor Wembanyama. Rookie of the year. I mean, but y'all should know. Clearly,
no. Victor Oladipo is cook.
Rookie of the year, yeah. Now. Rookie of the year. He can't even win Rookie of the year. It's Victor. Come on,
you said it though. I just heard Victor Oladipo because he was going a little too fast.
Yeah, my bad. So I'll go again. So MVP, I got Luka Doncic. Most improved player, Tyrese Halliburton. Defensive player of the year, Drew Holiday. Rookie of the year, Victor Wembanyama. Clutch player of the year, Damian Lillard. That's who I'm gonna go with. Coach of the year, up for grabs. I need to see more.
Drew Holiday finally wins a defensive player of the year. Interesting. He's never won a defensive player of the year, and he's been one of the best defensive players in our league for a good minute, and somehow he hasn't won it. But they usually give it to bigs, honestly. That's the crazy part. So it's gonna be hard for him to get it. But if he wins it, I would be kind of shocked. But I feel like if he does win it, it'll definitely be well deserved. Yeah. A guard getting it, because honestly, the last is really I can't remember. Yeah, that was Marcus Smart. That was what
before
2 years ago. That was 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. Before that.
Yeah, so it's definitely been a minute that a guard wins. It's been a good minute. I'm not mad at that though. I'm not mad at that. Well, maybe the Tyrese, because it's like he has to do more then, and that means if we expect them to make the playoffs, yeah, I think he does deserve it, because I think what he averaged like 20 and 10 last year. Yeah, he averaged 20 and 10. So that means he basically got to average probably maybe 25. I think he can average 25, honestly.
I
and
mean, yeah,
get
'cause
them
I think he
into
only played 52 games left, 57.
yeah, because they was in the playoffs when he was healthy and he got hurt and they basically just was cooked since.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think if he get to like that seven, I think he could play 70 games. He get to 70 games, I think he definitely averages like 24, 20,
Where did you have the
23.
Pacers at in your rank in your standings?
Pacers, I got them at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got them at 6, right above the
Oh
play in.
yeah, if they can get a 6 seed and if he averaged 25 and 10 again, yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, I
I
think
wouldn't be
the
shocked.
because I think the Pacers are better than the Knicks. They're better than the Bulls. They're better than the Hawks. They're better than the Nets. Like
You think they
it's
better
just
than the
health.
Knicks?
Yeah, I think they're better than the Knicks.
Where'd you have the Knicks at?
I got the Knicks right underneath them at 7 in the play in.
Interesting.
Because I don't
Even though the
know.
Knicks got better players,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, in theory, but I because I don't know about Julius Randle. Does he have a? I think I could see him having a regression year. I could see it happening, but then again, I just don't
he
know. I
plays
think
good in the regular season though.
he
It just
does
be the
play good,
playoffs. It's just the playoffs. He just doesn't
but
do nothing in the playoffs.
I heard something that kind of like made a lot of sense to me. Like this could be the year that Tom Thibodeau's like coaching like finally runs them into the ground. Like he typically Tom Thibodeau hits that point in that timeline where it's like, okay, it's not working. The players aren't buying anymore. They're exhausted. They're tired. Their bodies can't take it. This could be that year where we see Tom Thibodeau's coaching style actually like run the Knicks into the ground. And I'm like, I could see it. I could see it because he does come in, turn things around, make things good. It's right on time. It's right on time for things to just start working for Tom.
So they'll be like you said, they'll be a play in. They'll just be a playing
Mm-hmm.
team. Like, but
Mm-hmm.
they'll have like the home court advantage in the play in though.
Maybe. Shit, who knows? These are predictions, brother. We predicting this before we even see opening night.
Speaking of opening night,
Go ahead.
the first game, Lakers versus the Nuggets on ring night.
Come on, brother.
Me personally, did the Nuggets lose some players, some good players? Yeah, they lost some players, but they still got Jokic, still got Jamal, they still got Aaron Gordon, they still got Michael Porter Jr. And they're gonna be at home. Ring night, all the emotions come out, yada yada yada. But I think the Lakers, with this new group they got, I still feel like Rui Hachimura should come off the bench. I feel like you need some offense. Jared Vanderbilt, I think they said his status for opening night is in question. Jared Vanderbilt is a really good defender, but his offense really isn't good. I feel like you just need to play defense and just shoot corner threes. If he worked on that during the summer, he'll be okay. That's all you need him to do is shoot corner threes, maybe get some layups, rebound. That's it. LeBron, AD, they'll be healthy. Austin Reeves, a lot of people are high on Austin Reeves. He is their third best player. Did I think that at first? No, I did not. But he is the third best player. D'Lo's talking about he wants to be Derek. He wants to play like Derek White. Good luck with that. I hope you do. That will be good. So, if I had to choose the Lakers and Nuggets, I'm going with the Lakers. I'm not going against Bron. That's my guy. So, I got the Lakers winning opening night. But if the Nuggets somehow did win, I wouldn't be shocked. I actually would be shocked. But I have the Lakers winning opening night for the first game at least.
Yeah, I got them boys losing. I ain't gonna hold you. Nuggets winning their opening night. Honestly, I think the Nuggets they just simply don't like. I just simply think they don't like the Lakers. I think they just don't like the Hollywood, the attention they get around it. And with that being said, I think their coach, he's definitely gonna have them boys fired up to kick their ass their opening night. Honestly, I think a lot of people I think they're overselling the point of Bruce Brown and Jeff Green leaving the Nuggets. I think Bruce Brown, but I think Jeff Green, like I think people are overselling the point. Honestly, I don't think it's going to be that big of a difference with Jeff Green being gone. Now Bruce Brown, I could see it, but uh, that rookie Brown Bronze, how you say his name is very tricky.
Christian Braun.
Braun,
Yeah,
yeah,
Christian
but it
Braun.
felt so weird. I do think that guy he showed that like he was a rookie, like getting a lot of minutes that he's going to be able to make up for whatever Bruce Brown was doing. I believe in him, and I do think the roster they're going to find the right rotations and the right guys. So I don't think losing Jeff Green and Bruce Brown is going to hinder as much as they think it will. So yeah, I don't think I think the Lakers are gonna have to figure some things out because right now the engine is still LeBron James, and LeBron James, as great as he is, we still have to see because time is a ticking time bomb. So we need to see if they can really muster it to get there. So I think it's only one game or two games on opening night.
2 games.
Two. We got the who else? You got the Warriors and no, it's in the East.
No.
Who is it? Well, what's the other game we got?
Think of a team that's just over, that's just hyped up. Think. Take that
Overhyped
guess.
up. Got to
Come
be
on,
the
bro.
Bucks. Got to be the Bucks.
It's definitely not the Bucks.
Celtics.
It's definitely not the
Warriors.
Celtics. Okay, you
Warriors.
got the first team.
Let me see.
What's
Suns.
another
Warriors and
team? Yeah,
Suns. Warriors and Suns.
you
Warriors and
got it. You
Suns.
got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Warriors and Suns. It's gonna be the Suns. It's gonna be the Suns. That first game. That first game is gonna be the Suns. We're gonna see a whole lot of. We're gonna see a whole lot of. Whole lot of one ISO 1v1 style. I ain't gonna hold you. I just responded because I see Kevin Durant on Instagram. He was in somebody's comments talking about the hate is real because somebody called him out for playing a lot of 1v1. But I ain't gonna hold you. I think them boys. I don't know. I don't know. I think the boys finna come out. They finna come out cooking. They finna come out cooking. But I ain't gonna hold you. I could see Steph and them boys showing like, we done it. We done it 4 times already. You guys ain't done it once. So I do. I'm gonna go with Book now. I'm gonna go with Book now.
I'm gonna go with the Suns. I just think they're better than the Warriors. Like it is gonna be a challenge with all these new players on that team. It's only the only players left from that team is Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Josh Okogie, and Damian Lee. I think those are the only people that still left from that team from last year. So it's gonna be like a challenge, like how, and I feel like they're just gonna be point guard from committee, honestly, with Bill and Booker. Kevin Durant is gonna do him. Booker actually been actually playing pretty good in the preseason. Like I can't lie, Bradley Bill. I mean, he's the third option now. And then a lot, and I know it was a post talking about, man, this it's gonna be crazy seeing Bradley Beal first time in his career getting guarded by the third best defender. And he's always been guarded by like the first or maybe second defender while he was on the Wizards. That actually might be scary that whoever the third defender is on the Warriors got to guard Bradley Beal, one of the best scorers in the league. And you still got Devin Booker and Kevin Durant on the team. So, and plus not the Suns, the Warriors are small. They still don't have big. Still Kevon Looney. Feel like they should have been addressed that, but they're not going to do that. So if I had to choose opening night on Tuesday, I'm picking the Suns, Lakers and Suns to win the first 2 games of the regular season.
Okay. Okay. I'm going Nuggets and Suns too. I ain't gonna hold you. You putting that on
I know you don't
FanDuel?
like the Lakers. You don't like the Lakers, so
I don't
no, you
like the
don't. Yes,
Lakers.
you don't
I
like
don't
them.
like the Lakers. Yes, that is true.
You don't
I
like
don't
them for
have
some
anything
areas.
against the players. It's just the hype, the love, the attention. They kind of get on my nerves, bro. It's like the high school prom queen. Like the bitch is popular for no reason. Like I'm
How?
not
But I
feeling
mean,
the
it's the
Lakers.
Lakers. What do you expect? They're the most historic franchise in the NBA.
I
So
don't
what do you
care.
expect?
All that happened. A lot of that stuff happened before I was even watching basketball. Honestly,
What do you mean? They won championships in the 2000 and 20
I
and
wasn't watching. I
2010.
didn't start watching basketball
So just
until like
because
the
you didn't start
2010s.
it, it doesn't matter.
For me,
But they
yeah, that
still
makes sense.
won. But they
Yes,
was winning though.
yeah,
They
for
won
me.
three championships in the early 2000s, won 2 championships in '09 and 10, and then won one in 2020.
Yeah, I'm
So
not okay. Brother, listen to me. I'm literally saying, like, I get it. It's just that I don't like it. I'm not saying what I like is the standard or what I don't like is not. I just don't care for it because when I started watching, they weren't really doing anything and they didn't do anything till I seen Bron get there. it was just always, what are the Lakers? What are the Lakers? What I was like, I just don't understand. I was like, there's so many other good teams that are much better that deserve attention. Like, I don't get it. So when
That's
I
just
hopped
not
on
how it works, though.
basketball, I just
That's
wasn't
just,
caring
but
for it.
that's just not how it works in sports, bro.
I mean, I get
It's
it.
the
I know.
same thing. It's the same thing with the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys ain't won championships in '95. I wasn't even born, and they haven't won nothing. But we still be praising the Cowboys every year.
You
They
was
still
born
be
in
talking about them
'96.
every day. They haven't won since '95.
You was born in '96.
Born in no, I was born in '95.
Oh, so yeah, you were born in like
I was born in
September,
November,
November. Yeah,
and
November.
they
Yeah, your
won
birthday
in they
coming up.
February. So
Okay,
I
yeah,
wasn't even born yet,
yeah, that's
and
crazy.
we still be praising the Cowboys. The Yankees ain't won nothing since '09, I think. They ain't won. They ain't done nothing. But everybody go praise the Yankees. That's just how it is with these popular teams. We always go. We always go praise the Lakers. We go praise the Cowboys. We go praise the Yankees. It doesn't matter if you lose. Don't matter if you win. That's just how it works. No one's gonna praise the Bucks. The Bucks might be better than the Lakers, but nobody ain't gonna praise them like how the Lakers do. That's just how it
Yeah,
works. Maybe if you want to say the Warriors, I give you that. People praise the Warriors, but they still won't get as much love as the Lakers. That's just how it is.
yeah, that makes sense, brother. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't, I'm just
Have
now.
you
I'm
seen
I
have you
can't hop
seen the
on the
James
bandwagon.
Harden stuff?
That he didn't show up to practice. He supposed to play Friday.
He's not playing that.
You don't think he playing
He's
Friday?
in he's in Houston.
I heard that, but he said he wanted to play Friday though. They did say he been in Houston like the past 3-4 days. So
They
he
say he
there,
has
he with
an
you.
excuse. We'll
Hey.
see.
So this like when I'm looking at it because like we drafting our fantasy tonight, and I'm like man, like Harden is one of those guys that I could get. It's like I wish I could get somebody else, but I know I wish I could get Sabonis instead of Harden. But I know by the time my turn come around, he's gonna be gone again.
Sabonis
And
will
it's
still be
like,
gone.
yeah, he'll be gone. He'll be gone again. Because I think I'm pick
You're
three, and
three.
so Sabonis is like he's like a 10th or
He's
11 round pick.
he's gonna be gone, bro. I'm
He'll
telling
be
you
gone.
that, man.
But it's like Harden will be there. And I'm like, Harden was a 61 fantasy point guy. I'm like, do I do it or do I avoid him? And I'm like, I think I avoid Harden. I'm avoiding Harden. What do you do? Would you get him or
I
what?
take my chances because he's gonna eventually play. If he's there, it depends. I might take him. I wouldn't. I don't mind taking James Harden.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not
Okay.
take him? What? Like, I don't see the problem. Do you
Hey,
think he plays this year though?
he got 18. He got an advancement. He got an 18 million advancement. I don't think he play.
You think he sits out the rest of the year until he gets traded?
I think he play. This is what I think. I think he play a couple of games, and I think November come around, like it get to like November 4th, November 5th, he stop playing. I think he played like the first 3-4 weeks. I think he stopped. I think by December, January, I think he done. By middle of November, he done. He done. I don't think he playing this season.
Look, if James Harden there, bro, I would. Somebody go reach for the dude because we know what he does. It happens.
I'm
Somebody's
not
gonna
doing
reach.
it.
I mean, if he's there, I doubt he's there for me because I do my drafts. He don't come around until like
I've been
later.
studying you too. I've been studying your drafts too.
I know that's fine, but honestly, we're nowhere near close to each other. So whatever you pick doesn't affect me.
But I know who you aiming for, like 7, 8, 9. I know who you aiming for.
Who is it then? You can
It
say it
was,
because it doesn't matter for me. I mean, I'm nowhere near you, so whoever
but I
whoever
want to
I
say,
get won't
I
affect
want to
me.
lead it to that. I want to say that it's very interesting that you going for this guy instead of James Wiseman, who's on the same team as him. And I'm like,
I
why
have
wouldn't you
no.
go for
Who are you talking about?
Jalen Duran?
Yeah, he's a very good big. Why wouldn't
Why
I go for him?
why are you going for him instead of James Wiseman?
Because Jalen Durant starts
Yeah.
and he's an automatic double double and he's gonna get
Mm-hmm.
starter minutes. Why not get him?
Okay. Okay.
Why would I
Interesting.
pick James Wiseman, who's gonna come off the bench and won't produce enough numbers?
Okay.
Why
All
would I
right.
do that?
All
That
right.
doesn't make sense.
That I just want to know I wanted that because I couldn't figure it out. I thought you would have picked James Wiseman because you believe in him, blah blah blah.
I'm
But
not an
that makes
idiot.
sense.
If you ain't gonna start, why would I pick
Yeah.
you? I'm
Okay.
not stupid.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
Because
you
I
think I'm
was
picking James Wiseman just because I believe in him?
uh,
No, I'm not dumb.
on my mom. I'm like, but because I'm like, be picking him because like such and such, like blah blah blah. But I'm like, but why is he? That's my speculation. But now that I know, but I ain't
James
gonna hold you
Wiseman,
though.
nobody probably will pick James Wiseman anyway.
Yeah,
I don't think he even gets picked.
I don't think he get picked either, honestly.
Exactly. The only
But we
way
do like 14. We do 14 rounds though, don't we?
I think it's more than 14.
We do a lot because I
I
know.
think it's like 18 rounds.
Oh Lord, he probably do get picked because I
Yeah.
think my draft's gonna be like 14, 13 rounds.
I mean, I think it's because in Aaron's league, I think we have 5 bench players, and I think ours
That's
is
not
maybe
enough.
3 more. 3 more.
Yeah.
No, it's 6, and I think it's 3. I think it's either 2 more extras. So yeah, so it'll be. I think it's 18 rounds.
Bro, I'm in the league. It's only 3 bench players.
Yeah, I would have left that. I ain't gonna lie.
Bruh. No, no, no. It was Reek. Reek sent it to me. And I joined and I'm looking, I'm like, this can't be right. I'm like, the draft over. I'm like, it's only 3 people on the bench. I'm like, bro, the people in the free agency is like picks. Like, it's like, bro, like, let me. I'm just, bro. I'm like, this got to be their first time doing the league because, like, bro, like, injuries gonna kill us, and we got two injury spots, bro. That's not enough. That's not enough. No, that's simply not enough. Not in fantasy basketball. Two
Oh,
injuries, no.
when you said 7, 8, I'm thinking you talking about my actual first pick, not the 7, 8 round.
No, I'm talking about 7, 8 round. Yeah,
Okay. That's why I was like, just say it because whatever happens, I mean, you're third, I'm eighth, so it kind of doesn't matter.
yeah, bro. We literally got 3 people on our bench, bro. Like this league is gonna be destroyed, and 2 people in the IL,
How many
bro. Two
people in
people,
there? What is
10.
it, 10? Oh, so it's
Yeah.
probably a lot of good players left on thing.
Yes, yes, yes. Like we got Yusuf Nurkic, we got Robert Williams, Mike Conley, Malcolm Brogdon, like plenty of people. Gary Trent Jr., like free agency,
I
Jalen
think he
Durham,
could change that though.
bro. In
I
my
think
head,
he
I'm just,
can.
bro. He gotta change this because I'm like, bro, there is no way we're gonna make it through this season with 2 IL spots and 3 people off the bench, like.
Yeah, I think he can change it though.
Yeah,
It's
because that's
just
pretty much just saying whoever has the most healthy, like whoever has the healthiest team is gonna win. That's all that's
and
saying.
that's how it is in fantasy period.
But
If you
it's
got a
different
healthy
though.
team,
You still could pick people up, make trades, and move things around, bro. You can't trade. You can't even trade. You can't even trade in this league, bro. Because it's like you got to do one for one trade. Because it's like if I drop anybody, it's just somebody great to pick up in free agency. Like what if I want
you
to
should have looked
trade?
at the stuff. You should have looked at the settings. You should. I'm not joining. I'm not joining no BS like that, bro. I'm just not. I feel like you said, 3 ain't enough. You could at least put 5,
Five, bro. You need
at
five,
least 5 or 6.
and you need three. You need 3 injury spots. You need 3 because players in the NBA roll their ankle and be gone for 2 weeks, bro. You gonna roll an ankle. You gonna roll your ankle playing basketball every fucking day. Somebody's gonna roll their ankle, bro. Like I rolled my ankle, almost putting my shoes on.
I mean, yeah, in Aaron's league, who do I have? Oh yeah, I have Mitchell, Jamal Murray, Tyrese, LeBron. I only picked LeBron because I just wanted to. Giannis, Kawhi, Mobley, Mitchell Robinson, Terry Rozier, Zach Levine, Jalen Duran, uh, Cam Johnson, Shane Sharp, Jay McDaniels, Nas Reed, and Tyrese Eason. That team ain't that bad. I ain't gonna lie. Well, I had
I
the
see.
second pick though. I had the
I
second pick.
seen. I seen you seen that screenshot. I thought I responded in the group chat. I was like, that's actually a good team. Was what I've been surprised about, like in my mock drafts, people been picking LeBron like in the second and third round.
Think about it though. If you look at all those people, like when you go on the my drive and they show like the players, those players are actually better than Braun in fantasy. They actually are better. Like Tyrese, he's just a better fantasy player. Shea Gilgis, he's probably just a better fantasy. Maybe not KD. I feel like KD, that's just name recognition, honestly. Anthony Davis, I think he is an actual better fantasy player than Bron. Like those people are just better.
Yeah, that double double opportunity, the steals, the blocks, all that stuff goes a long way. Honestly, like one, like what's another guy like KD? Yeah, he's definitely that guy. Like honestly, even this Trey Young, Trey Young is a fantasy player. Trey Young is a really good fantasy player because like he
LaMelo
averages a
was
double
ranked
double.
super high. He's just better fantasy player than Bron. He just is.
Triple double threat. You know, he's gonna get the rebounds, he's gonna get the assists, he definitely gonna score. He's shooting a lot of threes. Like the three ball, like I think people really don't under like the three. Like I went and looked this up. Like Devin Booker, no, it was Shea. Shea only hit like 58 threes last season. And he only had like one double double.
I
Like,
mean,
like
he's not a double double guy though.
I know, and
But
it was
he
like he get a lot of mid range twos. He don't take a lot, but it like
but he gets to the
he's
free throw line a lot
yeah.
though.
And it was
Mhm.
like I looked at him versus like Donovan Mitchell, Trey Young, and I'm like, wow, Trey Young. You should want to pick Trey Young over Shea. You should want to pick Mitchell over Shea. But it's like he's so explosive, he take off. But it's like things like that. Like clearly Shea is the better player than both of them. But it's like you got to look at that productivity for real. Because I was real surprised. Like I wasn't too surprised that Trey Young was the better fantasy player than Shea and Mitchell. I wasn't too because he averaged like 20 and 10, something like that. I think he averaged like 26 and 10.
I'm
Trey.
not shocked because Trey Young shoots the three. He dimes. I mean, I think he is just a better fantasy player. But Shea gets to the line a lot.
Yeah,
He averaged 10 free throws last year.
that's
He
crazy.
averaged 10 free throws, and he don't miss. He's a really good free throw shooter. He shot 90% from free throws, so he's basically automatic.
That's pretty damn good.
And I mean, he didn't average really a lot of assists, but five, and then there's gonna be some games he might get a double double, or he might get 8 assists. He might
Yeah.
get maybe 6 rebounds, and he averaged 30 points. So I'm not shocked that Trey basically. I mean,
Yeah, he
like I
averaged
said,
20.
dime shoots threes. I'm not shocked at that.
He was averaging 26 points, 10 assists. He was shooting bad from three last year too. So I don't think he's gonna like that was his worst shooting percentage last year from the three. I don't think that happens again. A hundred
Shea,
percent doubt that.
Shea averaged 45 fantasy points. No, wait, that's the wrong one. I need to go to my league to see the actual points.
I think Shea averaged like what 55, 60.
Shea averaged 53 fantasy points last
Yeah,
year,
53, 53. Yeah,
and Trey averaged 52.
I'm taking Trey. I'm gonna take Trey over him, honestly. I think Trey's gonna be better this year. He's gonna shoot the three better. He gonna keep average. Cause honestly, this is what I was thinking. Even when like I'm thinking about like Josh Giddey, is he gonna be as good with Chet Holmgren getting as many rebounds as he will get? Like I think honestly the team dynamics is gonna change a little bit. And you got Jalen Williams too. It's like should Josh Giddey because he was getting like three offensive rebounds last season, and that make a big difference in fantasy. Like them offensive rebounds go way harder than the defensive rebounds. So it's like, will Josh Giddey, and then Josh Giddey doesn't really shoot that good either. So it's like, will he still be as productive with Chet Holmgren on the court?
I mean, he averaged 43 fantasy points. He averaged 16. Well, I'm going to just round it up 16, 8 boards, and 6 assists. Does his rebounds go down a little bit? Yeah, probably. He might get maybe 6. He's going to have games when he gets 8. I think he'll still be probably the same. He is still their
Mhm.
second best scorer. Like, Chet is really like their second best player, but Josh Giddey their second best scorer. So I think he still gets his points. His rebounds might go down a little bit. His assists actually might go up, diving into Chet,
I think
honestly.
it is gonna go up. Yeah, I think that's
So
gonna
could I
go
see
up.
him averaging 7, 8 assists a game? I wouldn't be shocked. But I think he's still gonna be good. And he plays 3 positions, which makes
Honestly,
him
that
good.
too. That right there, honestly, because
It
I'd be
makes him
looking
good.
at like Julius Randle only got power forward. I'd be like, God damn, Julius Randle only got power forward. Josh Giddey got three. It's crazy.
Yeah,
What's it?
they cut down um on the positions because I know who somebody had one.
Ben
Uh,
Simmons still got 3.
yeah, they have him at shooting guard. He's not a shooting guard.
Point guard,
Um,
shoot guard, and power forward.
yeah, he's not no shooting guard. That's just not no. They put
Probably get
Joel
knocked off.
Embiid back at just center. He
Just
was
center.
never. I mean, he's never. He. I don't know why he was at power
Yeah,
forward.
power forward.
He never played power forward though. But they still had him at power forward center.
I think Ben Simmons one of them players. Like I had him 2 years in a row. I think I don't need him this year. I don't need him 3.
Somebody's gonna reach for him too.
Yeah, somebody is.
Somebody reached for him in Aaron's league. I think he went like fifth
Fifth
round.
round. That's too
I
high.
think so. I think so. Yeah, I think he went fifth round. And would I pick Ben Simmons that early? Probably not. Um, I wanted to. Nah, Ben Simmons was picked sixth round. First pick in the sixth round.
Nah, it's too many. 6th round is way. It's you still because Ben Simmons isn't even that 6th round. You could get like low key a high 40, low 50. Ben Simmons isn't that. He's a 44.
In the sixth round, it was still people like Jalen Brunson, Fred, Darius, Jamal, Franz, Zach
Fuck
LaVine,
no. He's not
Bradley
even
Beal.
better than them. No, he's not
Chris.
better than any of them.
He might actually be better fantasy if he does right. If he actually does right this year, he actually could be better than him.
I'm taking shit. I'm taking Fred, De'Aaron Fox, Zach. I'm taking them over Ben Simmons.
De'Aaron Fox was definitely not blasted no sixth round.
No, but you said he was available though, right?
No, I did not say De'Aaron Fox was available.
You didn't say Fox?
De'Aaron Fox went like third round, third or fourth. No, he's definitely will be gone by then.
I know Fred.
No, I said like Bradley Beal, Zach LaVine, Jamal Murray. They were still there. And Jalen Brunson, those type of players were still there. So somebody.
Yeah, I'm taking Brunson over Ben Simmons every day. Every day.
It just depends. Do you believe he plays right this year? And then if he could do anything, yeah, I mean, if he does what he's been doing in preseason, he's been getting like probably like 9 points, 8 boards, 7 assists, a couple of steals and a block. That ain't bad.
Yeah. I noticed this guy too. He kind of like been falling out of the mock drafts for me. RJ Barrett. He's not getting that much. Man, he's not getting much love. Honestly, just fucking score.
Because he doesn't do anything else. He just scores, he gets some rebounds, and that's it.
He's been falling out. So it's like, I don't know. I don't even think RJ really liked the way he played with Tibbs either.
He's the third best player.
Yeah.
I don't only do so much.
Yeah, you can only do so much. We're going to see, though. We're going to see. I think it's going to be a real interesting year with the Knicks. It's going to be a real interesting year with them. So, didn't see them making out that first round, but they did. I definitely think Jalen Brunson is going to be just amazing. It's going to be – this is the thing, too. With Julius Randle, with his contract, man, this may be like the last little run with him with the Knicks. Just like with the someone else said the Knicks and the Heat. This may be the last run with like Bam, Jimmy, and them. Like I could see it being done. Like I definitely think we seen the pinnacle with the Heat, and I think low key Randall. I think Randall time in New York may be coming to an end.
So you think they trade him?
I think some offers may be heard. Cause let me see, what's his contract? If I could pull it up,
he still has 2 years left. Well, 3 years left. He just signed that deal too. So he has 2 years left in a player option.
And how old Randall is? 33, 34?
He is 28.
He's 28?
Yeah.
Damn, he's
still very young. He's really in his prime, honestly.
Could I see that?
Yeah, he'll be 29 this year.
I could see them. I could see if the offer good. If the offer good for Randall, I could see it.
If you can replace somebody that basically give you 25 and 10 and don't miss games.
He don't miss games.
So if you can replace that, I'm fine. But honestly, it's hard to replace somebody that give you 25 and 10.
No, I ain't gonna say that. I can see it happen.
We just don't do nothing in the playoffs. But he plays good in the regular season and he's healthy.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, well, that's all I got. I got a few things over here, man.
All right.
So thank y'all for tuning in. Full Court Entertainment Podcast. As always, it's your boy Shondell GQ Tuesday, and I got my main man with me, Shell, Sam, Sneaky Sam. Don't trust him because he gonna send some shicey trades later in the fantasy league. Watch out.